Hello, brilliant baristas. You're all so wonderful. Words don't even come close to how amazing you all are. Thank you for being here and sharing your wonderfulness with each other and impressed company and impressed customers. So thank you. All right, definitely knew that February was going to have more than one cup date. Got lots to chat about. I want to show you guys what's going on so everybody knows, and share the ideas of how to keep building our new little business. I've chatted with everyone now about the you know what, I'm gonna make a list for this cUpdates, but I'm gonna involve you in the So we're gonna start a campaign of new faster drive-through, and we're gonna have posters and social media ads. We are going to work on a Red Bull photo wall, selfie wall, and I want to show you guys the progress on that. Oh, what was I just thinking? This is why I'm doing this, right? Rick and I are gone from 2:19 to 2:26 and talk about that for a minute. I want to talk about the water, and knew how to not freeze. I came up with a new idea on how to keep. All right, so I think that's everything I wanted to cover. Here, I'll pause the music. Okay. Thank you all for your patience. Okay. Oh, and Canva. Let me put that in. Okay. 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 Hi. If I have a customer, I will pause the video and come back. Sorry if I'm making you all dizzy. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, new faster drive-through. I will post ways to be quick in the hut, and I think the most important thing is that everybody has the same, like, we're all united in this goal of as fast as we can without compromising drink quality, so still go through all the steps of making drinks properly. I was noticing there was some skipping of tapping the milk pitchers down to get the big air bubbles out of the foam. So that sort of stuff, really stirring. Like, those are easy things to be dismissive of because we're trying to be quick, but there are other ways and better ways to make us quicker. And some of those ways are stay in your section to the best that you can. So when we have two baristas, we'll have two baristas from 7:30 to 3:30 Monday through Thursday, and from 8 to 5 Saturday and Sunday, and 7:30 to 5 on Friday. So for the majority of the day, we will have two baristas now. And during the morning rush, decide ahead of time who's going to do bar and who's going to do register. And it's not that you have to do that the entire time 100%, but it should flow better that way. And as soon as you are done taking an order at the window and payment, go out and take the next car's order if there is another car. Even if the barista, unless the barista at the bar is literally handing you the drink. But if you have time to run out to the next car, do that. Don't even look at where the barista at the bar is with their drink. And I'm really emphasizing this because I am very guilty of this. I look over and I'm like, oh, they're almost done, so I'm not going to go outside. Don't even think that anymore. Just immediately go outside. Also, too, the barista at the bar can deliver the drink, and then the customer sees that there's 2 of us, which is good. And then also the barista can take that extra second of saying, like, have a wonderful day and see you next time and thanks for coming in, while you're taking the next order. So especially in the morning rush, but if there's ever a line, just go out and take the next one. Don't even hesitate or think about it. And let's say you go out there and the first car is pulling out of the drive-through. Say to the second car, if it's a good spot in your conversation with them, hey, pull forward and I'll finish taking your order at the window. I've done that plenty of times and it works well. So, okay, another thing is keeping the bar area ready for making drinks. So, like, I don't have that going on right now because I don't have my shot glasses rinsed out. So, yeah, these are all little habits and behaviors that we all will tighten up on and improve because of it. So if you're going to do a cleaning project that involves putting things on the counter, don't put too many things, and maybe be sure you're doing those cleaning projects when we're the slowest, and try to use other surfaces instead. Try to put things down over by the toaster, or if you can just move it aside. So in other words, we want this counter space to stay open for a DoorDash 5-drink 3-car line all of a sudden at any time during the day. Again, I've been guilty of that for sure. Have all sorts of stuff. I always have stuff, right, going on over here. And one of the practices will help us stay good on our drive-through time is to keep that clear. We have such a wonderful group of baristas, and inside the hut we can get comfortable, and I want us to be comfortable, and we can chat and catch up, and I want us to chat and catch up. So what I want to share with all of you is the idea that as soon as we have a customer, that home environment energy pauses and we go into customer mode. So you all know how I like to name things. So I'm thinking like personal bubble and customer bubble. All of you enjoying coming to work and enjoying working together is crucial part of our success, and all of you enjoying working here, which is our success, and your energy with the customers, which is our success. So it's very important that you guys chat and enjoy each other's company. So I just want to make that clear that is wonderful, beautiful, and important. And then there's a mode that we switch into when there's customers. And again, I can be better at that. Nobody likes stopping right in the middle of their sentence, but I think that is what will help us. And we just become super focused whenever there's a customer. Tina and I worked together on Monday, because it was this Monday that I started the 2 baristas at all times, and so I've picked up the hours that needed covering. So it was Tina and I, and it was great. We were staring at each other most of the time, doing projects and chatting, and then when customers came, it was bam. And even if it was just one customer, because even when it's just one customer, and even when they want to chat, okay, we are on a mission to change our reputation in the community that we are a fast drive-through. Oh, car. Okay, what I was saying. So even when it's just one customer, we want to have our drinks be as quick as we can with urgency and take care of them as quick as we can with urgency, so that when they are out in the community and talking with people and our name gets mentioned and the, you know, current thing that people are saying about us is that, oh yeah, but their drive-through takes so long. That person will be like, well, it was really fast for me. So that's how we change this. Word of mouth, especially in a small town like this, is everything. So, oh, okay. Even though some customers don't seem like they want it fast, right? They want to sit and chat and all that. We still need to have it be that we are a fast drive-through in their experience as well. So that's why the two baristas is so important as well. The barista taking the order can chat if there's nobody else in line. And then the one making the drink has the drink done. You're still chatting. You hand them the drink. They're like, oh, that was fast. So, okay. All right, I think that was everything with the new faster drive-through. I don't know if I mentioned we're going to do signs in the corners, new posters, paid advertising online, new faster drive-through. Okay, here we go. Moving on. The Red Bull. Oh, car. Good timing. Okay, I'm back. So this one's really fun. The photo wall, selfie wall project is underway, and it's very exciting. Here are some initial pieces. Thank you, Kaylee, for all of the effort you have invested in this already, and everyone for saving the Red Bull cans. So, Rick has one concern, and that is, will this cut a baby's hand if we have a mom holding their baby, taking a selfie, and the baby reaches for it and grabs it? Is it going to cut their fingers? So I've been like trying to cut my fingers without really cutting my fingers, but I also think if we coat the cans with something, a spray, that should do it, or maybe dip it in Mod Podge or something. I just came up with that idea. That could be it. That could be it right there. Dipping it in Mod Podge. Anywho, I think it is a obstacle that we can figure out, how to make it not cut baby's hands. But where it's planning on going is in that corner. Oh, car. All right, love the interruptions. Okay, so Red Bull wall. All right, got that down. That actually leads into Canva, believe it or not, the Red Bull wall, because there will be two of you now during periods that are slow. And so I want you guys to be able to do things that are enjoyable and also helps promote us or helps us in some way. And so the Red Bull wall will help, and the Canva will help. If everyone will please watch the YouTube video about how to do Canvas. I have brought a second iPad, or fifth iPad or whatever, but second to the music one. So we have the music iPad, and then we have this iPad. Will be completely for social media, Canva. You guys can use it to take pictures, videos, and then very easily upload it. I will have our Instagram Who's walking in? Oh, Emma. Okay, I will talk to you all later. All right, let's keep this going. Sorry, it's a long one. Okay, so here's our list. And I'm pretty sure I'm on number 3. All right, so Rick and I leave this Sunday, and we'll be back the following Sunday. Please make sure to keep the communication going, even though we're not here. Kaylee has a direct line with me on another app called Viber because my phone doesn't work when I'm out of the country. But Rick's phone works, so you can always call Rick, contact me, and I want to take this topic and emphasize that you gotta let Kaylee, Rick, or I know if anything is ever malfunctioning or not working properly. Let us know immediately. Even if it's something you think, oh, I can work around this or whatever, it could be a symptom of a larger issue. And it's also, I sleep better at night, and I don't sleep at night when I feel like Rick and I are not being kept up to date with the things in the hut and how everything is operating. We take great pride, Rick and I, in having the best atmosphere for you all to work in as we possibly can provide. And speed of service for customers. Equipment that doesn't work quite right, like the espresso button or the sprayer and the blender station, that's going to slow down service. So we want to get it fixed right away. So A, you are never bothering Rick and I if you call us about anything. And B, you got to call us. It's just super important to let us know. You can always check the equipment issues repair list. I've put it below the tip sheet, and you can check and see if it is something that we know about that couldn't get fixed that day. It'll go on that list. And so if you come in and the fridge is blinking, right here, I just saw this all of a sudden. You come in and the fridge is blinking, let us know immediately. Us being Kaylee, Rick, or me, because Kaylee will get a hold of Rick or I immediately after you get a hold of her. Soda machine is acting funny. The internet's acting funny. The grinder is acting funny. The door, the shelf was coming down on the door a while ago. Let us know immediately about anything and everything in the hut that is not operating per usual. Please and thank you. Okay, so that's Rick and I gone. Water, how not to freeze. Kaylee trained Megan on water today. Oh, Tina, come here. Hear this real quick. So, to keep it from freezing, I am now, and we're all now, unhooking the green hose to where it hooks onto the tank. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So when we're done filling, we go over to the bush and we unhook that and we empty the green hose all the way. So we know for sure there is no water in the big thick green hose. And then we leave the valve open that is coming from the big water tank in the Yukon to let it drain. There are holes drilled in the bottom of the Yukon, so it will just drain and go out of the Yukon. So we don't have to worry about that. We do want to make sure that the electronics, the plugs, are not going to be sitting in water, but they're on the other side, and there's a rock under them to lift them up. But what we need to remember is to close that valve before we fill water, or it'll all shoot out the back. Which, let's say it does, right? And you forget to close it. So the Yukon gets filled up with water. It's not the first time. You'll definitely notice because there'll be water pouring out of the Yukon. But it's not going to hurt anything, like really hurt it. So it's okay if it happens, but let's, and maybe we'll put a note somewhere in the Yukon, like when we get into it where it says plug and unplug. Maybe I'll go add another, piece that says close the back valve, you know, but that way it should always remain open, right? And then the other little tidbit for making sure nothing freezes in the Yukon with the water is when you're done filling, take the gray hose that we use for filling, the skinny gray hose, walk it all the way past the Yukon in a straight line from the Yukon, walk it out into the road behind you. And if you do that and then you coil it slowly from that point, that gray hose will be completely empty. Yeah. So if we don't have any water in any of the hoses, there's nothing to freeze. Now, we can't get all the water out of the very bottom of the tank. So what I imagine could happen is you go to close the valve that's on the back of the big tank in the Yukon and it won't close. And that's because there's a thin layer of ice in that valve. So at that point, you get some extra heat on it. Maybe you look into it with a spoon and get the ice out, or but that will be like a thin layer of ice like that will be a lot quicker to thaw and deal with than the giant chunk of ice in the green, or the entire thing being frozen with, you know. So yeah, you guys have all leveled up on winter Yukon freezing. Seriously. So good job, everyone. Okay, so that's water, how not to freeze. All right, the last topic is Canva is my word to remind me of all the things I want to talk about. All right, so we're going to talk about the special boards and some really cool stuff we got going on with the specials. We're also going to talk about how Kaylee is taking over social media. Woo! Super excited about that. So on the Creativity Group Me, feel free to send pictures, videos, and Kaylee will take the ones that she likes and put them on social media. Everyone, I want you all to continue learning Canva. It is totally, completely like learning a brand new art form. So if you were to pick up watercolors or sculpture or crafting, like, it has its learning curves. You're not going to be perfect at it, but you got to keep picking away at it to learn it. So I got another iPad. Wait, didn't I talk about this already? I don't know. If I talked about this already, I apologize. But here's a second iPad for everyone to use to make canvas. And you can use Canva for anything. Let's say you take a nice picture that you really like, put it on Canva and have confetti come down over top of it, or "We love our customers" pop out of it, or, you know, so it's just an enhancement for our social media. And it helps so much when everybody pitches in. And not only does it help, but it makes it even more creative. I definitely have a style, and all of our specials show it. And some of our best specials have been created, some of the designs have been created by our baristas choosing the art. Because we all like certain things, and we all like different things. So the more variety we have in our social media and our advertisement, there's certainly like standardized things that is important to stay consistent so that the brand is consistent. But beyond those structures, the more creativity and involvement with everybody, the better. So creating drinks, and flavor combinations. So you can just put up a flavor combination on a Canva and send it to Kaylee, or it'll be on Canva and Kaylee will post it. Okay, so that's that. So everyone keep working on Canva, especially with the 2 baristas in the hut for most of the day now. It will be really nice for everybody to have a Canva that they're working on, that they can pull out and do a few things on throughout the week. Okay, I have made, very exciting. So I have made a, what do you call this? I don't know, a chart of our special boards. So this is what our special boards will be every month moving forward, starting in March. And so this is the view of the customer. So this is the customer looking at our special boards out here. So the bottom right, this is where the Red Bull sign is out there. So the bottom right will always be a 11 by 11, like the whole thing will be filled up with a Red Bull special. And then above that, we'll have the soda, Italian soda, smoothie, kids drink, or lemonade. And then the top one will be a chai or a matcha special. And then frappe special, latte special, mocha special, white mocha special, golden latte special. And then the food will maybe sometimes be an 11 by 11 full size. Sometimes it'll be, these are all 6 inches, right? Okay, so, and it will really help like Megan or anyone else who's new, or Reese who isn't here every day, knowing what is out there and what the ingredients are. And like, for example, Salty Sisters is one of our specials. If someone just says Salty Sisters, you'll be able to know that it's the latte. Or if someone says German chocolate cake, which is a frappe, right? You'll know that it says frappe. Another thing is we have a Red Bull special called Island Dreaming, and it's pineapple passion fruit. And I'm gonna make it a lemonade for March. So you'll also know that out there it says that it's a lemonade, but yeah. Those of you who, like, let's say in the future we want to make the Boston Possum a soda special. So, okay, so this will be filled out. So for March, this will be filled out and you'll be able to see what is out there. Yeah, that will help with recommendations. So, and it'll help with, you know, chatting with customers when they drive up, you know what they're looking at. Yeah, it's really exciting. The walk-up window will eventually have the same specials as the front. Right now, the walk-up window has last month's specials. It'll be a little bit of a hodgepodge for a while until I get all of the specials printed with the magnet backing and also with a UV spray protectant so that they don't fade. So it does take some time to create them, print them, make them, and all of that stuff. So yeah, getting more and more structured and organized every day here at Impressed. Oh, okay. Few other things. Oh, okay. All right. Bragging sticks. Super exciting. All right. We're going to take our bragging group me and we're leveling up, and every day you'll pick a stick. So there's 3 of each color, and each color coordinates with a day of the week. This isn't done on the weekends so that we can just focus on our speed of service on the weekends. But the rest of the week, so today is Friday. So Friday is blue. So you'll pick a blue one. You'll take a picture of it, pick up trash outside, litter, and throw it away. So a good perimeter walk for Friday. I like this one for Friday because it's quick. You'll take a picture of the stuff that you pick up outside, which is easy to do because you can take a picture of the, we have a broom and dustpan that you walk around with. So you just take a picture of the dustpan filled with all of the yucky stuff that you swept up outside, and then you put that in there. And then when all of these have gone in there, then we can move that to here. So let's the what ifs. So if you don't get to it because you were crazy busy, that's awesome. But you've got to mention it on bragging. Talk to Kaylee or myself. Hey, I wasn't able to do a brag and stick today. X, Y, and Z. But we shouldn't really get to that point until summer when we were really busy. Oh, okay, here's another troubleshooting what if. Be sure that the other things are done first. So the basic throughout the day, stocking, cutting pastries, polishing mugs and pitchers, wiping syrups, that the hut is all clean and perfect and wonderful and beautiful before you do the brag and stick. So yeah, so that's kind of where they are on the priority list. Customers are number one priority. The hut at its working par level is second priority, and brag and sticks are third priority, but they are all high priority. That makes sense? So, okay. And I'm gonna stop and make this drink. Okay, thank you all so much. Okay, final one, and I'm so sorry that it's a 35-minute cup date. I do try to keep them at the 15-minute mark. All right, we're sponsoring Emma Palmer. So exciting. Emma is an incredible 14-year-old young lady who is a motocross superstar. She has record-breaking jumps and runs and races, and we are so excited to partner up with her and sponsor her, and we're hoping to have motorbike rallies and bike shows and stuff on the patio this summer. Kaylee will be featuring Emma once a week on our social media. Emma will be working with us every Tuesday afternoon doing the dino discount costume on the corner, or passing out cards around neighborhoods. And I'd like the dino to be 2 people, and so it will probably be me because I really love doing it. If anybody else wants to do the dino with Emma, let me know, because we have the T-Rex and the, what do you call those things? Pterodactyl. We have the T-Rex and the pterodactyl costume. And the plan is to hold the dino sign over by the Maverick by McKee's pet shop, and because that's where all of the people come out from the car wash and come out from ICCU, and then also to hold it over by the Walmart exit into Yellowstone. So those will be the 2 spots, and we'll hold the sign up for anywhere from an hour to 2 hours. Plenty of time being out there. So yeah, that's the plan with Emma, and we're very, very, very excited. I think that's everything, and thank you all so very much for your dedication and care for Impressed Coffee Co., each other, customers. All right, see you when we get back.